And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We had some small technical difficulties, but we are back live. Team SEMIPROS won the first round and are looking to further enhancing their leads. Dafu and a lot of CT players around this mid area, Mathias as well and long.
Yeah, rough times now, definitely with that force, and I'm gonna try and push up here. Freeze gets down from Dafu. A good trade by her now, and all the CTs are just gonna swarm mid. Forcing SEMIPROS to fall back. Now the smoke comes in from around toilets, and then not toilet, sorry, but around T-spawn there. Topper connector, and now they're gonna fall back here. 2 versus 4 now. Rough times with 2 deagles. Macy picking up that Mac 10. Now Dong, he's gonna get a lot of information there, hearing Macy coming down and connector. And I don't know, both of these guys here from Rough Times are playing connector now. Donga gets the kill on Macy. Loud's trying to fall back. There's still a gun, I believe, up in mid. But only with 12 HP, I believe that Louds is trying to save here out. Now the push comes in, actually. They don't want to give him the chance to save that armor, and down he goes by Donga. Well played by him, really being that patient around T-spawn there, getting that good information.
But a really aggressive play by Rough Times, getting the first initial kill. I think it was what on freeze, on playground. Yeah. That was good. But then higher up with 3 kills with his Mac 10, really establishing economy now. But could buy the AWP if he wants to. But yeah, Rough Times still on a full-on eco, which gives Team SEMIPROS a lot of opportunity to further enhance their economy.
Yeah, now we see a good B stack from Rough Times. All 5 players. Dafu with the P250 as the only one though. And yeah, and as you said, it's really important now for Team SEMIPROS to just build up that economy. Because as you can see, like Freeze, like low on money as well, like only $500.
Yeah, but on the other scale, you got Hoyle with 6,800, so yeah, you got the money to buy 4 Freeze if it should be the problem. But yeah, you still want to build up economy when your opponents are on a full-on eco.
But SEMIPROS, they have no time to spare. Really slowing these things down so much. Now Donga, he's just gonna push as the only one here, trying to get some information. Spots Macy on the side. Macy gonna try and fall back. He actually survives for quite a long time and also gets a bit of health down on Donga. And now Thompson spots at least one guy on barrel. Now the fire comes in and also the nade. Freeze with the double kill. Dafu now still. No, not Dafu, but Krona still on barrels are trying to sneak up, but nothing happens. And now Macy, last man standing. Wanna get at least 1 kill, but Donga finish it off nice and slow. Good start from Team SEMIPROS.
Most certainly a good start. You had one guy pushing the A side, and then Rough Times didn't over-rotate, didn't commit anything to the A sides, kept the 4 players on B, but Team SEMIPROS still won the round. They still wanted to execute on B side, and it succeeded in the end. So yeah, 3-0 for Team SEMIPROS. And now we see the AWP on Macy. But still, Team SEMIPROS still keeping the Mac 10 and the UMP, and the hunt is going towards B side. Now with the first kill on Freeze.
Yeah, but he's still flat, so he gets straightened off by VH there. Now VH, he's hungry for blood, so he goes in with that pop flash down in water. Those are the fires. But now Team SEMIPROS, they're a bit caught up now here on Monster. They need to advance way further now. Now Kronos from behind. Højrup has that corner covered. Now VK though, 2 guys with very similar names, but VK towards water. Trying to get the higher ground here. Spots Thompson. Now Højrup is the last guy remaining against 3 guys now from Rough Times. Rough Times still looking for the first round. Oh, Macy with the AWP there. Spots from short but doesn't connect the shot. Now Højrup, he has the bomb. Around 50 seconds left. So he's gonna go for that A side, maybe even go down connector, trying to split up Rough Times. And now Rough Times, they also have to figure out if they wanna commit to one side or if they should spread up. It looks to me as if they're spreading. So Dafu around water or barrels, I believe, looking short on Monster. Now Højrup, if he does this right, he won't make a sound, but he unfortunately does. I'm not sure if Dafu heard that. Macy's not making the rotation, but now here comes the first encounter now. If Højrup gets this kill, he has the bomb. Oh, but he does look over towards barrels. And Dafu finishes it off nice and good. Now the rough times on the board now, 1-3. SEMIPROS still in the lead.
Yeah, Dafu in a sure bigamy on this one. 1-on-3 situation once again. This time he doesn't close it out. And Team SEMIPROS, yeah, lost one. But you have to remember, they only had 3 AKs, 1 Mag-10 and 1 UMP. So it was sort of a bonus round for Team SEMIPROS. Not a whole lot of things lost, so they still got sufficient money to buy up. As you can see, Højrup on the AWP. Matti still playing with the AWP. WK on a UMP. Rough Time doesn't have the economy to do so. Doesn't have the economy to buy up M4s all the time. So let's see what will happen. Rough Times really need this win.
Yeah, and it's a really good boost as well that they did. And now also another running boost that it fails, but it's the fort that counts. And now a good spread there. We have some connector control from SEMIPROS. Macy still has the upper control though, with that nice boost in toilets. Also have a little bit of connection. Now they fall back now because long is as people will probably have noticed, open. Now Højrup there, good defensive position with the AWP there. Hoping that somebody will maybe even push. Now Macy, he is tempted, but he's playing this really smart right now, doing the jump shot. Oh, did he spot Højrup? I'm not sure. Højrup on flowers. Oh, he didn't spot him, but Højrup now with that first kill. And now 3 spots Kronos on site. A couple of good sprays leads to the kill, and now 8 sides completely open. And rough times, yeah, with not a lot of damage been done.
Calls for an instant save.
Yeah, instant save. Maybe even get some few extra frags, but yeah. A good round from SEMIPROS there. Good slow control, making sure that all corners are clear. And then like, as some might know, like overpass, especially on A side, it's such a hard site to cover. And usually the meta at the moment is that you have 3 guys on B and then 2 on A. And at this level, you really want to make sure that you are able to trade people. So that means, of course, like that boost. Some might think that boost is like really bad, but like in theory it's really good because usually like you give up for that one chance that you can have maybe 1 or 2 kills in longer banana. But 1 for SEMIPROS, still in the good lead, but rough times hurt on that economy.
Very hurt. They can buy up this time around. You can see WK with most money has $2,100 in the bank. CZ bought off for Kronos and Matti, and that's just about it. But rough times could furthermore get out of this round. And we see WK running towards Fountain, and let's see what Højrup can do with his AWP.
Oh, he's closing the spot on them, but now he's gonna get pushed now. The firebomb comes in now. WK could decide to push with that on, but he's waiting for somebody to peek, and especially Højrup with that AWP. Hopefully the reaction time will be slow. Donger with that pop flash. Oh, he's just waiting for it. And now here comes the first peek. Doesn't connect either. Doesn't even get 1 kill, but now Louds, a good trade. Dafu trying with that M4. Now 2 of the most important weapons that they have for this team from rough times are now gone. That makes Louds the last guy remaining with that M4. And 2 guys still on B with CZs.
I still like these close angles with the CZ. It's damageable for sure for rough times. So let's try to do whatever they can do.
Now Louds is pushed up way up in connector now. He needs to have a bit patient before he's gonna get caught off in the open. Oh, but a good, nice kill again. Louds is doing so much damage. Now here comes the smokes. If rough times can connect maybe 1 kill with that CZ, it's gonna be a good round for them. Here comes the CZ now. First good shot there. Macy still survived, and now Louds have short covered. Oh, and the second kill for. Oh, that was a good round for Macy there with that CZ.
Very important round by Matti, and that's what we said. That the close quarters with the CZ is deadly. And yeah, rough times showed it. Picking up an AWP and an AK, so they're more than satisfied with the round they just had. But yeah, Team SEMIPROS still having the money. You can see Højrup still on his AWP. The money, on the other hand, is not as good as there were 2 rounds before. Let's see Matti and Mid get the first kill.
Good shot, yeah. Very good kill there. So important now, making rough times able to just fall back and relax, and with that man advantage. Now we see Louds pushing up, and that's a tiny bit weird, especially with that man advantage. You don't need to push, but now he's holding a really nice angle. I'm not even sure if you can see that when you push Monster. Now they're gonna try with the running boost, I believe, again. No. But yeah, Team SEMIPROS now, they need somebody to make a play here. Kronos way up high on long here. And I do believe that Macy's spotting him from long at the way back of sight. Bomb still very nicely secured around connector, I believe, or maybe even like fountain. Oh, a good shot there. He heard him being hit. Higher up now. Might be in trouble there. Kronos with a good kill. Doing a wide peek in toilets. Spotting one guy now, getting some information. Oh, but the flashes are not hitting. Oh, but even though it wasn't hitting, it was still doing a little bit of impact there. Donger got flat. Now they're moving in. Oh, he spots one. Don't think he saw the second. Now smoking in. He's a bit caught up in the open now, Macy. Gets that bomb carrier down. Oh, looking for that third kill. But doesn't get it now. V8 doesn't get the bomb with him. Here comes the flash. And it's over. Roughtimes now closing in on that equalizer. 3-4.
Yeah, what a round. The entry frag by Roughtimes. What a crucial entry frag. But at Team SEMIPROS, they had to make a play, and they weren't able to do so. And Roughtimes, after they got the initial frag on the mids, they actually fall back and were covering long instead of mid. So that's sort of what Roughtimes did, and they weren't aggressive at all. They didn't peek for information. They didn't do anything. They just let the terrorists come to them.
Yeah, and that's how you play like a successful CT side now. A slow B shot now from SEMIPROS, getting on side, hog up down. Now Dafu just running in headlessly. But Louds and WK are there to back him up.
Yeah, but still, Team SEMIPROS, they got 2 kills. They had to be somewhat satisfied with that. Didn't get the bomb plants. Yes. Would have been nice, but yeah, Roughtimes equalized the scores to 4-4 now. Still the AWP on Matti. Team SEMIPROS money enough to buy up. You can see Thompson only on 2 grenades, but that's just about it.
Now Team SEMIPROS, they're happy to go for some water control. It's one of the most important areas, in my opinion, on Overpass. But now Dafu is stepping up big time. Oh, and now Macy are just having the wrong spot, getting caught up by Haro from that late push. Now Louds, the good support here, gets the first kill, looking for that second, and he does get it. Now Haro, last guy remaining from Team SEMIPROS. Oh, almost cutting off WK, but now Louds is the one getting it. Good round now. Roughtimes in the lead for the first time, and it calls out for pause.
I would say the problem with that round we just saw was the freeze actually pushed before the flash was thrown, and that's quite a problem because Laus would have, I think it was Laus would have been killed if it was flashed before freeze did push that monster pipe. But yeah, he didn't, and you know what? Sometimes you don't communicate well enough, and that's just what that's a bite SEMIPROS in the ass.
I mean, one of the things as well that you have as a team, especially on terrorist on Overpass, is the fact that like when you are trying to gain that water control, you definitely need, of course, to have at least 2 guys in water to get that initial first entry. But you also need, at least in my opinion, you need to have some sort of like connector presence.
Yeah, most certainly do.
And that's what SEMIPROS was lacking there. Like they didn't have any connector push, and they even pushed the smoke. I'm not sure if it was their push. I'm pretty sure it was Roughtimes smoke there. But yeah, things to improve on. But SEMIPROS not done yet. 5-4 now. The pause is over.
Yeah, we're live again now. 5-4 as you said, but 5 digs on Team SEMIPROS. Looking towards this A long. 3 guys A long. All 5 now. They have caught something out of Roughtimes. They usually see that Roughtimes aren't A long, so this time they're going around, and what a tactical pause by them.
It's a good red.
5 guys already on A side.
As long as they get the bomb, it's a successful round. Now a lot of good potential here. One guy remaining, that's Freeze. Can he get one? He doesn't. And worst of all is I didn't get that bomb down. But a good first kill on WK. And Macy as well with a good position. They're really destroying their positioning.
But what a round! What a tactical superior round by Team SEMIPROS. They were forcing long. Nobody from roughtimes were long. If they had 2 smokes, I think even 1 smoke would have been enough to get the bomb down.
Yeah, definitely. But now, talking of smokes now here, Team SEMIPROS smoking off that connect. Dafu won't be able to see a thing in there for at least a while now. Thompson here at Monster, outside of Monster really. Probably gonna play the lurker role here in this strat from Team SEMIPROS. Now a lot of presence here in playground for Team SEMIPROS. Now the bomb still in connect. Now Kronos gets one, but now Donga doesn't realize that Dafu is there as well.
Quite an interesting play having 2 guys connected.
Now Thompson here needs to get some info. Oh, but now the flash by Dafu really cuts him off guard. Now a 2v3 situation here, and it looks to me as if they're going to focus on A side here at the moment. Now Freeze, good position here, making sure that they're not gonna do a boost. Now WK, he might. Oh, he's just playing it well defensively. Now Freeze. Oh, even wins that duel, but with 9 HP left, and the bomb a bit further behind. Now Loud's coming down here from Graffiti. Both players are. Oh, spots Freeze. Oh, now Haro, he decides not to plant the bomb straight away, but actually doing a fake. And I mean, in theory it would work good, but they need the bomb plants here to get a better economy.
They most certainly do, Matti. And yeah, the time wasn't on Høyrup's side, but 1 kill would have made a total difference on that round time. And yeah, roughtimes now won 6 rounds straight. You can see the economy on their side building up. They can buy up for the rest of the rounds in this first half. Team SEMIPROS on the other hand, 1 Galil. Ooh, Høyrup with the first kill on WK from playground.
That was a stick flick there from Høyrup. And now WK, he just feels like he needs to go out and make a play there, really aggressive. And I mean, I personally just like to play way more behind and way more like secure and safe on overpass than perhaps even most Danes.
You're also up 3 rounds. You don't have to push for information, and you know that Team SEMIPROS doesn't have that great of economy. I would assume that they know they don't have that good of economy. But yeah, some of Team SEMIPROS, sorry. 1 guy long, 3 guys mid, and the bomb creeping its way towards long, where Høyrup is with his AK.
Spots one on long there. Now here comes the smokes. Dafu just falling way back over to bank. A smart decision here. Now Kronos with that pop flash gets 1, gets 2. Before Dogger takes him down. Now Macy. Oh, spots 1 guy jumping over towards the truck. Now Loud as well. Coming from behind. And I do believe that SEMIPROS, they are aware of this. Now holding from toilets. Now the bomb gets down. A 3v2 situation. A good co-corroboration. Now the Molotov there. The smoke comes in. And will he do a fake defuse? Oh, fire.
The reason is, why fake defuse when you know both people are long and you got an incendiary in hand? Throw the incendiary, start defusing. The incendiary lasts for 7 seconds, the defuse 5, and if Team SEMIPROS are hit, you know you're gonna win this round.
Yeah, definitely.
And you had 1 guy bank, he can cover you. So gang bank got the first kill, and yeah, as you saw, Team SEMIPROS last player did die up in the flames.
No, yeah, a really good round there for roughtimes.
Yeah, well played, well played. We got the boost now on B side. We got 4 players on B. WK playing the short area quite defensively this time around. But yeah, Team SEMIPROS, 5 guys just outside Monster. They are really looking, they are really keen to get into this B side.
Now here comes the push on water here. WK gets one before it gets traded off by Thompson. Now 2 smokes comes in. Oh, but now look at that boost, man. It would have worked out completely well if it done it like 10 seconds before that. Now freeze with that fire up on Graffiti and ABC. Now the Molotovs from Rough Times are just really paying off right now. They're really holding back. Now Dafu. Oh, the smoke even saves him there. He's tempted to push it, but look at that position that SEMIPROS they have. One guy on bomb now. Dafu making out his location. 3v4 situation. Højrup still with a Molotov foresight. Just like as I said before, look at the position. The Molotov comes up a bit too early, but oh, and now Freeze with a good spray that gets 2. Looking for the third, which is Macy. Macy gonna spot with the WP. Gets it first. Now Donger pushing up. Oh, but Macy had too many enemies around him. Makes it now, so the team SEMIPROS gets the first round again after 7 rounds in a row from Rough Times.
Yeah, finally Team SEMIPROS tactics win or pay off. But yeah, it was still 4 players on B side, and Team SEMIPROS still managed to execute on it. Even though WK got a kill on a double peek, he shouldn't have had that kill. He shouldn't have had that entry frag on Team SEMIPROS player.
Now Rough Times, they're really playing a lot of mid presence here. Oh, and now good a wall bang there from Macy, connecting Donger, but not getting him quite down as a usual leg shot there. Still 5-man versus 5. And as I said, Højrup gets Macy down. That's the WP. Now they're creeping up now. Freeze. Kronos, but a good spot there. Here comes the double peek there. Højrup gets down first. Now Freeze trying to get up. Another flash comes up. Why would you pick that up? And now here they go. 2 guys already down from Rough Times, making it so that WK is the last one on site before the rotations. Now Freeze wins another duel. Laos and Dafu. The pop flash comes up, but the firebomb. I don't really know what the hell's going on. I mean, now Dafu, last guy remaining.
Yeah, why would you push an incendiary or a Molotov? Doesn't make sense to me. You got 4 players on B side. Why would you push a Molotov, even though you flashed it? Well, looks like Team SEMIPROS is gonna win this second to last round on the first half.
I mean, I sort of get it. Like Donger really low and also Freeze. Like, they must have called that out. But I mean, take your time and maybe even do some exit frags. Is what I would have done. Now Freeze gonna get down. Maybe even get the second from Dafu. If not, then at least save the WP before the round ends. Oh, he gets aim punched through the wall. Jesus, that is just horrible. 8-6 now. Rough Time still in the lead, and we're going in towards the last round of the first half. And Quintin, a little comment about how you think that this match has gone, because it started out really one-sided, but now.
I know I said the Rough Times had the money to buy up in the last rounds, even though they lost everything. As you can see, 2 UMPs, 2 M4s. But yeah, it has been quite a roller coaster. You had Team SEMIPROS winning the pistol round, and therefore the next 2 rounds. But yeah, Rough Times really taking their time on the CT side and really winning it out. You can see the trade here. Dafu decided to go for a boost information play with WK. Succeeded in getting 1 player, but yeah, even though it's a 4-on-4 situation, it still favors the terrorist side. And with Rough Times utility and rivalry, it's definitely gonna favor the Team SEMIPROS. But yeah, it's been a roller coaster. It's been up and down, and it's been quite an interesting match so far.
Now Macy all pushed up now from Monster. Definitely knows nothing is going on around here now. Højrup with that bank peek might get the kill. He doesn't. And they're a bit hesitant, Team SEMIPROS, trying to get a regroup going. Bomb coming long now. 1 guy still holding connector. And look at the stack here. Dafu on flowers. Kronos close up towards toilets. Have a good look at banana. Now here comes Freeze. That's the wrong time to look away, Kronos. Now Dafu gets one as well. Louds with almost a second, but Dafu's the one to get the second one. Now 1v1 Macy from Connector against Højrup, and Højrup has been playing out of his mind this game lately. 16 kills already, and Macy not doing too bad himself with 11 kills. Is it going to be 9-6 or is it going to be 8-7 in this half? Will be determined in these upcoming seconds to come here in this round. Macy, good on checking the corners. Notice the bomb is planted towards Bank, so obviously he is going to pick that. But with no kit and no armor, he needs to make a decision. Makes a lot of sound now, and Højrup, he shouldn't be confused as to where he is going. Now Macy is just gonna go for the kill. He knows he won't be able to make it. But he doesn't even get that. Højrup, well played by this guy here, just using that time, making it 8-7. Rough time still in the lead, but whoever wins this pistol is gonna get the best start here in the second half.
Yeah, most certainly. Well, let's see what Team SEMIPROS can do on their CT side. Let's see if they can play the same game as Rough Times did. You know, the more defensive playing strat typing guy. Don't over peak, don't be overconfident to get informations and all that. But Rough Times on the T sides, it's gonna be an interesting game now. It's close. It's so close. Yeah, but Matti, 17 kills on Højrup. He really stepped up in the first half.
Definitely, Højrup has been playing so well this game here, and Donger as well. I mean, most of these players here, they're playing so well on a good high level, competitive level. Dafu as well, Macy and Louds have been playing out of their minds as well, and quite balanced as well. I mean, yeah, like when you look at the scoreboard, you notice Thompson with only 3 kills, or maybe even Kronos, like people not above 10. But I mean, people have different kinds of like roles in this game here. There's a lot of people who know people who take this serious. And Thompson playing this really good lurker and also support role, just making sure that he can set people up.
Yeah, he is, but Rough Times, let's see, it's 3 guys with Kevlar, 2 guys with utilities, and Team SEMIPROS on the other hand, Donger, the man with the flashbangs and the defuse kit. VH checking this fountain area, but Rough Times pushing up connector.
Oh, he won't hear anything now. Here comes 3 guys there. VH doing the smart thing and falling back, and now a good semi-fake, I would call it here, going back to connector. Thompson has the peak, but decides to fall back and play it safe. Now they're giving up the site completely, just playing for that retake. But B is one of the hardest sites, and to like take. Now the bomb is down, making so Thompson he can. Oh, he's trying to survive, but it doesn't. Kronos takes him down. Now, oh, WK as well with a good kill. Now gets the second. Now 1v2 situation. Bomb still hasn't been planted, and VH is the one to keep this stream alive and going for that pistol win. Smart call from Rough Times, falling way back over to A now. Now VH, if he can do this, if he can pull this off, he's gonna get himself a quad kill. Now WK behind side now, spotting toilets. Spots VH as well. Now this is gonna be so rough and so hard for VH. Now the bomb planted for CT. Both players playing that spot. All it takes are 2 headshots, and now here comes the first defuse. You guys 1 against 2? Oh my god,
oh,
VH!
Holy moly! What are you doing, VH? What?
That was unbelievable.
That was sick.
Well played, definitely by VH there. I told you, man. It only takes 2 hits and he delivers on point, man, with that 4 kill. Equalizing now.
And as they wrote in chat, you spilled water. I would spill water as well if I just knocked over 2 headshots in a matter of a second. Holy moly, what a play by VH. They even knew where he was coming from. And it decided to peek from the same position. Well, my mind's a bit blown.
Definitely, man. You need to take a second after that kill.
Yeah, I do. But yeah, Rough Times getting the bomb plants. buying up 4 P250s, and Team SEMIPROS on the other hand, you can see 2 FAMAS, 1 M4 on V8, VH, and 2 UMPs, and that's what they need to do to try and hold this rough times execute towards B.
Oh, and look at that smoke as well from spawn there. Holding off that like rush from terrorists from rough times so well. Now the Molotov as well. Now here comes the flash. Oh, and Dunga was not expecting this. Now Thompson trying to help him up, but he doesn't. Now VH, the man of the hour, gets the second kill before he gets down. 2v3 situation. Weapons have been given. Damage has been dealt, and now Højrup and Freeze are the 2 guys to hold alive this semi-pro dream. Oh, but now WK doesn't even kill him. Now Højrup as well, the man of the hour as well for opposite team. Oh my god. I did not expect them to win that round after that. Like, I wouldn't call it failed, that's a bit rough. But my god, man, Team Semi-Pro doing so well in these clutch situations here. It doesn't save a M4 though, so but money-wise, they're in trouble, Semi-Pros. Finishing up against a complete AK time now.
Yeah, what a play again, you know, the execute by rough time, spot on. Team SEMIPROS having 2 guys defending monster, and they weren't able to do anything. But if you got 4 men peek looking towards you and shooting at you, it's quite difficult to getting them all. But already 20 seconds gone, and Team SEMIPROS already been dealt a lot of damage. You can see Thompson only on 29 HP. But still, Matti, a round win is a round win.
Oh, definitely, yes. Now, as you can see now already, a lot of damage has been dealt towards Thompson and Donger from B. And with that connector presence from Rough Times, they need Team Semi-Pros to get at least some information here. Now, everybody from Rough Times gathering up now on banana toilets. Just waiting for somebody to either make a mistake, make a peek, do something. Now the smokes are going to be lined up here, as we can see with Macy. Now Freeze decides to peek that as he wins that duel. Macy with that instant trade. Højrup is the last guy remaining, standing on site now here, playing towards map. Gets traded off by Dafu. Oh, and Donger with that UMP can't really do much damage there. 2v3 situation. Thompson still low on HP. It has to be VH to do the first play here. Creeping up from toilets. Thompson just trying to draw their attention. But Donger doesn't fall for that trick. Gets the kill on VH, and now Thompson spots Donger, hits him a few times, but not enough to kill him yet. 11 HP. And Davos finishes it off.
Yeah,
9 down.
And a double peak by Team SEMIPROS. Oh, rough times secures the round. And equalizing again the score to 9-9. Again, it's been a roller coaster. Team SEMIPROS deciding to force up. You can see Højrup with the scouts, VH with the deagle. The only 2 guys without Kevlar. And you can see the rest of them. Thompson with a CZ. And Kevlar, and now Freeze with the Max 7 in connector. He needs that first kill. Oh, if he can get the kill on Kronos, that would be huge for Team SEMIPROS.
Oh, what a kill from Freeze there.
Yep.
Now they need to get that AK there, and here he does. Thompson with it. 3 guys now running up towards playground, but Højrup has it covered with that scout. Doesn't connect shots yet. Falls back. Plays it safe. 1 guy lurking in B. Might be able to confuse them a little bit here. A Freeze with another kill here. And now the rest of the team coming. Oh, as they are about to do a boost. Rough Times comes rushing in now. Louds with the first kill. Now Thompson is about to hold them back now. 1 guy really low, that Slouch is going towards Bang. They want to push it. Donger gets 1, gets 2. Both with a deagle. Now 9-10 for Team Semi-Pros.
So even a force spy can win round for Team SEMIPROS. We saw that the last week time as well. That
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, force spies can really turn around the game. And now Team SEMIPROS winning this, securing 4 AKs, making roughtimes question their economy. But that's deciding to buy up. You can see Dafu only on a Deagle and Laust on a UMP, but still 3 AKs. They're still able to do some damage from this terrorist side.
Now, we've seen this strat from roughtimes before as well. Now, they're just gonna wait for that pop flash, and they're gonna rush out towards Monster. Now, the thing is, if Team Semi-Pros, they have read this strat now already. They fought for it twice now. Third time might be lucky for roughtimes. Now, I do believe the pop flash comes in now. Here comes the spray. He saw that from afar. He knew it. He knew that push was coming. Now, Dafu, man, from short, trying to collect some kills, but doesn't get any before it gets taken down. Now WK is the last man standing. That was such a good red there from Team Semi-Pros. Such a good red. 20 HP left, and he has the bomb and a good amount of time, so he could try and see if he can maybe get the bomb planted somewhere, maybe try and split them up. Or if he's just trying to save it.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Team SEMIPROS knows that WK is in the monster area, so they're deciding to push one man from the mid. But yeah, WK is trying to peek out monster, trying to get some information to get a kill and maybe a bomb plant.
Such a good round there from Semi-Pros. I can't even get over the fact that, like, it's a good red when you're thinking of like how they doing different kinds of strats throughout the game, but also as soon as he just spots that pop flash coming in, he just starts spraying. And it was a lucky fact as well that he even had like one of his mates down there with him.
Yeah, giving them a lot of opportunities, but yeah, Team SEMIPROS up 11-9, and roughtimes only on 5 pistols. But yeah, Freeze still got hits.
Yeah, but hopefully, luckily not for enough for a lot. Now, 5 guys. No, sorry, 4 guys. Oh, Thompson even spots that there is a present in connector.
Team SEMIPROS still holding it defensively. You can still see 2 guys towards A and 3 guys towards B, so they are not quite sure where roughtimes want to go yet.
They're just playing time right now, and I do believe that Semi-Pros, they are aware of this now. They were expecting an AWP there, so they do a little bit of jumping there. Oh, but now Freeze, stop! Getting that 4K.
Yeah, Freeze just hit 20 kills. Holy moly, 12-9. Roughtimes not been able to plant a bomb for the last 3 rounds, I believe.
Yeah, perhaps.
So the economy is not that good. You can see still 5 AKs, but yeah, utility-wise, not the best. Team SEMIPROS still without an AWP, but yeah, 5 men alive. So why change it up? Why change something that works?
You tell me, Quintin. Anyways, now Kronos with that first opening frag there. Getting the man advantage, and roughtimes, they have definitely been eating. Oh, Dafu through that smoke. Now 3 guys remaining. Team Semi-Pros, they need to figure out if they want to commit to one side or not. Now 2 guys pushed up way much up in toilets. Now they need that information. They need to figure out where the hell they are and hopefully get a kill. Now Højrup starts up really well, gets 1 kill at least before getting traded. Now I do believe that VA's only job right now is just to try and save this. Oh, but WK trying to make that not happen. A good flash over towards Banana. Now the score now is going to be 10-12. Semi-Pros still in the lead, and they have quite the bank as well.
Yeah, Freeze with almost 9,000, so he definitely has the ability to buy. Yeah, an AWP or even 2 M4s. If VH doesn't save this AK into the next round. But quite an interesting position he decided to take.
That's there. Yeah, it's a good spot there.
Especially for saving.
So now here we go. As you can see, Dafu playing really well as Højrup. Now getting that buy up here from both teams. The AWP on Højrup as well. He might do some damage. Well, I say might, but what I mean is he will do damage on rough times.
Rough times, 2 guys towards Monster and 2 guys towards Short. You got 1 guy lurking, connected, trying to decide whether or get some information to whether SEMIPROS is pushing or not. Still Dafu playing this very passively. But we might be looking at a fast B executor this time. We got Team SEMIPROS only 2 guys towards B and 3 guys towards A this time around.
Yeah, good trades there. Now Duncan gets one. Now VH with a double kill. Before he gets taken down now. 2v2 situation, but both teams from rough times are so low. Oh, trying to get the bomb, throwing that Molotov. 1 guy playing heaven. On Kronos, he can't even... He is in no position to help out his teammate on that side. Now Kronos, he needs to get the bomb, but the time is good, it's on his side. 18 HP left. And the bomb gets down. He fakes the plant first to see if somebody pushes from short. Nothing happens. He fake plants again. Wants Højrup to peek. And here comes the real plant now. Oh, but Højrup spots him and now freeze from behind.
Yeah, freeze with the backstab and securing Team SEMIPROS death 13th round. We're going into the 24th round. Is in this first game of second match day. A second match day, second leg, whatever you call it. I don't know.
What's important is to know that this is Waoo League Division 1. That's the important thing.
It is. Good, Matti. It's good you're with me.
Of course, of course. Always there to help.
Rough times, spying up a bit, got the bomb plant, and has the possibility to spy. You see Kronos on a Galil. WK and Matti, the only guys without the Kevlar. 4-man rushing connector, and as Laus what he said, is the first man to get the initial contact.
Højrup now gets the first pick, but doesn't get a kill yet. Dafu pushing up, truck gets down. WK gets down as well, and now Freeze with a good kill there, but Kronos gets the trade. Now good pop flash, so even as Kronos is about to get on the box. 2v4 situation. Now Kronos spots WH, no not WH, VH, but doesn't get anything. Now Macy last one remaining against 4 guys. 1 is low, 1 is about half HP, and the rest is just full HP.
Quite a different strategy from rough times. They had 4 guys rushing this B area, and they had Matti still playing. I think he was still T-spawn. Might have been trying to make Team SEMIPROS over-rotate towards this A side, but yeah, Matti is on long, and I don't think it's working. As it seems.
I mean, do keep in mind that this was like a force, like with really bad weapons, like C sets all around. So of course there is things that just won't work out, like duels. Like you can't really take the duels as you normally would with an AK. Now Macy here with the first contact gets the first one. Ooh, nice peek as well. Now time is against him. Here comes the plant. Thompson is out of it. Wait for it, but he waits. He doesn't wait. He wins. 14-10.
A bomb plant would have given rough times a good amount of money to buy up utilities in this round. You can see Matti only with an AK and Kevlar head armor as well. So Team SEMIPROS still in the lead of this game. You can see 14-12 or 14-10, sorry. Well, missing that first shot.
Still maintaining a good pick. Now here comes pop, but it won't do anything, but misses another shot. Now, rough times, it's a different rough times now that we see here, way more aggressive than usually. They don't play for much control, as they usually do, they just play for pure power and raw strength. But,
sorry.
yeah, I was just gonna say, at the same time, still getting so much control in toilets now, but only in toilets, nothing on long. Now that gets freeze to kill on louds. And now Højrup, he's looking for one more as well. I don't think he spotted the guy's head. Oh, but he does spot Macy. Now Kronos gets a good kill on freeze there. Running up now. Oh, gets taken down from truck. And that's Thompson playing there. He hears the rotation coming on. Oh, Dafu even spots him on truck. Spots him again, but misses a shot. He even had the bomb and he loses that one as well now. WK trying to see if he can get some kills out of it, but it doesn't now. 10-15 semi-pros at the match point. And looking for their first win in the first division of Waoo League.
Yeah, Rough Times Academy is not there to help them whatsoever. You can see Kronos, the only guy with an SMG. He got the UMP. And as you can see, 3 CZs, 1 Deagle on Dafu. That's it. The miracle has to happen with those 5 weapons. Or otherwise, Team SEMIPROS, as you said, Matti, will get their first win in first division of Waoo League.
Oh, now Thompson, nice jumping peek there. Spots Dafu. And as you said, yeah, like weapon-wise, rough times, they're having a rough time. Only 3 C sets of Deagle and a UMP on Kronos. Good utility-wise for what I would call a really cheap and poor round. Now smoking on toilets now, Højrup having some big rounds to cover. Here comes the first smoke from Kronos, now nade as well. A good smoke. Zones out Højrup. And now he's playing garbage. Freeze is still rather close on sight. Rotations haven't happened yet, I think. But I do believe Thompson is making his way up there. Now he comes from bank. Now Freeze, look how he's playing that smoke. It's so smart. Now WK is gonna be the first one to fill his M4. He gets taken down by 3 guys on truck, man. That was a full push there. The bomb gets planted on truck. It's all about the after plant positions right now. Kronos might have to push that smoke through CT. He gets almost both of them. And now Loud's last guy is Dafu against 3. All 3 of them has been hit. 2 of them, 1 of them is low. Now he's just gonna keep that in. And secures the win for Team SEMIPROS against Rough Times in this match of Waoo League Division 1. Quintin, any last remarks?
Nope, not whatever. Team SEMIPROS getting the first win against Rough Times. They're going up with 3 points. Rough Times still on 0 points. But yeah, this has been Jesper, Quintin, and Mathias, Matti, Nørly. We're gonna have a short break, and we're gonna be back with yet another game in this first division of Waoo League.